Hi everyone, we're with Lytchett Angels this afternoon with the lovely Lisa and Juliette, who are going to talk us through what Lytchett Angels is about, why they were formed, how they were formed, and how people can get in contact with them. So Lisa's just going to give us a quick rundown on Lytchett Angels. Over to you, Lisa.
Hi Sarah, thanks for inviting us here. So Lytchett Matravers Angels started on the 17th March, and we set up as an online group originally, and that very quickly evolved into me coordinating volunteers to assist people in our village who were mainly shielding, but obviously we went into lockdown on the 23rd of March. And since then, we've been ongoing supporting people, not just the elderly, but throughout the year, it's evolved into supporting other individuals, age groups, children and families as well. We run an organisation which is totally voluntary. We are an incorporated association, so we have a little committee behind us. And over the last year, we have raised just under £12,000 for the community fund.
Crikey.
So we're very lucky to have such generous residents around us who have made various donations, for everything from colouring packs to food donations to monetary donations. And we're quite lucky as well to have the support of some local businesses too. We provide shopping service, we do prescription collections. We're obviously in another lockdown now, so that's quite a common feature in lockdowns.
Yeah.
And so we are built a food bank, a village food bank as well. We found that there was a need, particularly when the government couldn't get the parcels out quickly enough. And that's now extended into lots of people obviously being unemployed, redundant, or finding themselves in financial hardship. And we offer a weekly food service where we do food boost parcels.
Oh, that's lovely. Juliette, what currently are you doing within Lytchett Angels, and what's your job role with them?
Yes, so as well as the food bank, we also have been running at the moment to do with the vaccination programme. Obviously, we've found a lot of our older residents and others with additional needs have needed support getting to the ferry terminal for their vaccinations, because unfortunately it's not happening in our village. So it was quite a quick evolving project where we kind of secured some of our fantastic volunteers and coordinated appropriate sort of PPE for them to wear and everything. And we've currently running a support mechanism whereby someone can contact us. It might be for their mother or their father that's having their vaccine, or it might be for themselves, and we can coordinate with them an appropriate volunteer to pick them up and take them to the ferry terminal or whichever other local site that they're having their vaccine at for their COVID vaccine. And yeah, they will Lisa's disappearing somewhere, I don't know where she's going. But yes, we can help them basically take them to the vaccine site and then stay with them if needs be and drop them back afterwards. So it's been really well received in the community. If you think there's lots of people that haven't been out of the village for a long time, and it's quite scary for them to have to think about getting there on a bus or anything like that, and we're not expecting them to do that. So thanks to our wonderful volunteers, we're being able to help them get there. So that's been a great help.
Do you also need volunteers at the moment? Do you are you short of volunteers? Is there anything anybody can do to help, or do people just phone you up to say I can drive somebody, or is there a procedure people have to go through?
Yeah, well, we do have a procedure for volunteers. At the moment, we've been really, really well supported with volunteers, so we're not actually requiring any volunteers at the moment. We kind of have that all kind of organised at the moment. If we ever do, then we will put out requests on Facebook and things. The main thing people can help us with at the moment is utilising our service. So we're very much here, whether it's a food bank you need, whether it's a transport for vaccine, whether you're struggling financially and we can look at some grants for you, that sort of stuff. You can contact us, and the best way to do that would be through our telephone line, which both Lisa and I man. So you'd speak to either of us if you get through on that number, and that is on 01202 03 03 93. So if you call us on that, we can sort of signpost you to the relevant volunteer and go forward. And we also have a Facebook group, which you can kind of join the group, and we post regular updates on there. I think Lisa perhaps might want to talk about how people can donate for the food banks and where the food banks can be dropped off of. I know that's another massive thing that we would require help with at the moment as well.
So sorry, I'm like the signpost in the village, and somebody, a volunteer, just knocked at the door. Yes, so food bank wise, so 39 Cecil Place, BH166FG. We have a box that's outside, and anybody can donate something and just leave it in the box there. We have Turner's, which is on the parade. They have a box because they're quite close to Tesco's. And on a Thursday, we have the Bournemouth and Peel Mobile Market and the other artisan providers at Checkers who do the Thursday market there, and we have donation boxes up there. So we're quite fortunate that we can get some fresh fruit and vegetables through that way, and some a bit of cheese.
yeah, from the milk cart, lovely stuff. Yeah. Is there anything in particular, Lisa, that you're not getting at the moment through donations, but that you could really do with help with? Is there any one item that you think, oh, we could really do with more of this that people might not have thought of?
I think we tend to post things out onto our Facebook groups. Yeah. But at the moment, it's the general things like pet foods, baby foods, toilet rolls, toiletries, sanitary products. We're generally quite well stocked with food, and we get quite an abundant amount of fresh fruit and vegetables because people are so generous and they just donate. I mean, we've got probably quite a lot of stock in terms of tinned food, and jars and biscuits. I don't know if Juliette may have spoken to about the grant that we do as well.
She did touched
on it, but I didn't.
Sorry, I went out of the room.
That's okay. That's okay.
And the other thing from an organisational point of view is that we would love somebody who is an expert in building websites. We kind of really want to evolve with some community projects and get everybody included in those as we improve with COVID, obviously. So if anybody can help or assist us with that, I'm sure there's
a few people that will watch this that I know quite a few people that do websites, and I'm sure for a local charity there'll be somebody willing somewhere to give up a bit of time perhaps to build your website, because it's obviously going to benefit the community. It's in the area that we all live, so obviously anybody who is interested in building a free website for a lovely charity, then obviously please call Juliette or Lisa. Their number again is 01202 030393. Thanks everybody, and stay safe.